दोस्तों, हर वीडियो इंग्लिश में होती है क्योंकि ISSB टेस्ट में इंग्लिश का बहुत बड़ा रोल होता है। इंटरव्यू, कमांड टास्क्स और साइकोलॉजिकल टेस्ट्स सब कुछ इंग्लिश में होता है। अगर आपको समझने में थोड़ी मुश्किल हो रही है तो सिंपल YouTube प्लेयर में सबटाइटल्स ऑन कर लो।
And now for a quick overview of the unwritten rules for dressing for job interviews. Interviewers will absolutely judge by appearances, often subconsciously. First impressions count, regardless of whether you're applying to a big law firm with a formal dress code or a startup with a more casual atmosphere. Let's talk about some general standards before we talk about how to tweak them for interviews at different types of companies. In general, you want to dress just a little bit more formally than the company's basic dress code. Dress like an employee would dress on a day they were making a big internal presentation to the CEO. Unless you're in the fashion industry, stay away from making a major statement with your wardrobe. The rule of thumb is that your clothes and style shouldn't overshadow what you have to say. Personal style is very subjective, and it's better to keep it fairly neutral until you've wowed them with your qualifications. Hopefully this goes without saying, but good grooming is key. Make sure your hair and nails are clean and groomed. Make sure your clothing is clean and wrinkle-free. Get your suit dry cleaned. Iron that shirt. For men, it's hard to go wrong with a dark-colored business suit paired with a white shirt. For more conservative environments, you'll want to wear a tie. And because it's a conservative environment, don't be too bold with that tie. A solid color or a classic print is best. For more informal work environments, a suit may make you stand out in a bad way. In fact, some companies tell candidates not to wear a suit. You still need to keep it polished and professional, though. Tailored pants with a crisp button-up and maybe a sports jacket. Keep your hair and nails neat and don't overdo it on cologne. If this all sounds a little boring, it's because it is. The goal is to avoid being discriminated against based on appearance or personal style. You're keeping the focus on your skills and qualifications. You can dress more stylishly after you get hired. You also want to show that you can fit into the culture of the company. You want them to picture you as an employee, right? That's why it's important to adjust your look a bit, depending on the formality level of the organization. If you're interviewing with a more casual firm, you can be more relaxed about some of these rules. For both men and women, don't forget to choose accessories carefully, so make sure you carry something that's professional looking. Finally, never underestimate the confidence-boosting power of an interview ensemble that makes you feel like $1,000,000. It can be worth it to splurge on something that makes you stand just a little bit taller and radiate just a little bit more confidence. And when in doubt about what to wear, choose the option that you feel best in. And that's it. A few rules to live by in order to dress to impress for your next job interview.